never changes, though nothing stays the same.
Hi guys, it is freezing here in New York. We had a major snowstorm last night. It was so windy that the apartment inside was shaking. Everything was crazy. It's horrible. Let me show you some pictures. And this is what it looked like this morning.
Blimey.
Oh, fuck.
Don't sound so happy to see me.
Alright, I won't.
I just wanted to give a shout out to my girl Ayana.
Are you done?
Yes.
Good. So this week's topic is about someone, a mentor, a teacher, anyone that influenced your life significantly. I actually have 3 that I'd like to talk about.
Sorry.
So the first person that changed my life was my Kung Fu instructor. I was about 18 or 19 years old. I had a big crush on him. I hate to admit it, but it was kind of obsessive and it was one way. And I wanted him to get to know me a little better, so I started writing notes, poems, things that would help him to understand and see the real me. I was hoping that would help him fall for me. And well, he didn't obviously, and eventually I got kicked out of the school. But the thing that he influenced me on was he got me started on my writing. He started looking at the stuff I was giving to him, and he says, "You know something? You have a real talent for writing. Have you ever considered doing that?" And I was like, "No, I haven't." And it took me a while, and then I decided, what the hell? Let me start. So I started writing a book, and then I started writing a second book, and unfortunately it hasn't been published or nobody's really read it, but it's there, and I'm hoping, who knows, if I become a famous writer, that, well, I guess I owe it all to him. The second person I want to talk about is a friend of mine. He's no longer a friend, but I met him at work a long time ago. Well, not that long ago. It was like 2004, 2005. He was, well, I thought he was my best friend at the time. The thing that helped me the most is I used to be really shy when it came to acting or talking about gay subjects in public. He wasn't shy at all. He didn't have a problem with it. And I remember one of the first conversations that we had was over the work internet or instant messenger, where he's like, "Oh, look at that cute guy that's changing the light bulb. Boy, would I like him inside me," something like that. Anyways, I was like, I can't believe he sent me that, and I was like, what? How should I respond to this? And I'm like, let me be honest. I'll just say, me too. I would like that too. And well, from then on, we started hanging out and talking. We would talk about guys and, people at work that we had crushes on and relationship issues. I mean, he had his partner, I had mine. So we talked about it freely. We didn't give a shit who heard or anything. It was fun. It was great. It was so liberating to be able to talk out in public and not give a shit about what anybody else thought. So I do miss those conversations, but I don't regret ending the friendship with him for reasons that I will not go into.
And there he goes, folks. He doesn't remember his lines, so he puts on the title while he rehearses what boring thing he has to say.
Tessa,
Sorry.
the third person that influenced my life very much was my partner. When I met him, I had gone out of a really bad breakup, and I didn't want to be in love anymore. I didn't want to be in a relationship ever again. But I met him, I fell in love, and he opened my heart up again. But also, he helped me to move on with my life. I came from a very conservative family, very close off. I mean, I'm not saying we were Amish, but especially because we were atheists. But my parents, being from Argentina, they were very closed off to having any kind of interaction with anybody that wasn't related to Argentina. So we were very closed off, and they didn't like the idea that I would actually leave my home, leave my parents, and move out on my own. They were very skeptical, and quite frankly, so was I. I didn't really think I was going to be able to make it without them. And I was pretty, well, not older, but I want to say around 23, more or less. Yeah, 23, 24. And I couldn't have done it without my partner. That he really helped me, and I got to tell you, it was not easy learning how to, take care of my finances, manage my budget, get a job, maintain an apartment. It wasn't always easy, but I did it. I learned, and I don't think I could have done it if I hadn't been with him. He kind of gave me that push. Sorry, I burped. That's why I sounded kind of weird just now. So and I still have a cold. Can't get rid of that damn cough. Hope it's not pneumonia. Yeah. So yeah, my partner. He was um he was a huge influence on me, and of course, with him, I mean, without him, I never would have had the courage to travel all across Florida on road trips, or going to Georgia, or even making it here to New York. I never would have thought I would have lived in New York. I never would have thought I would have left Florida, and I did. And like I said, he was my strength. He took me to different adventures. So yeah.
If he's so bloody important, why didn't you mention Zach at the beginning?
Don't start. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this channel in 2010. Next time you see me, it will be 2011. I'm looking forward to the New Year. So, if you guys have any New Year's if you guys have any New Year's resolutions, please feel free to comment below. And I want to share some of my New Year's resolutions. The only one that I can think of right now, obviously, is I have to prepare myself for the big move to Argentina. But that comes in 2012. But I need all of 2011 to do this. And I also want to lose some weight. So my goal is to lose a pound every week. I don't know if I'll do it, but I will try. And one thing that will help me possibly is to move my fat ass out of bed, um, and just do a little bit of exercise, even if it's just for like 5 minutes, and cut down on the soda and all the chocolates. But that's in 2011, which means I have the next few days. How many days do we have left? 5 days? Yeah, 5 days to really enjoy all the chocolate, all the soda, all the pizza that I can eat, if I can actually afford it, which I can't. But if I can find some in the pantry, I'm gonna eat it. So that way I have absolutely nothing to tempt me in 2011. Until next week, have a great, fabulous week and a happy New Year's. Take care.